Well, this gentleman, Rohin Iyer, I have known him, I don't know for how many years. We only speak high of his technical knowledge, know-how, and his attitude in giving back. But he not alone is a PhD and scientific worker, but he is an amazing musician. We talk about taking our culture to the next generation. He is a true leader, not only on technology, but when people like myself and Venkataraman and all leave, people like him and Karthik are the ones who are going to carry our culture for years together. I really want to thank you, Rohin. When we called you, when we sent the first email to you, you immediately accepted it. And today I see the children we have seen grown up have become true leaders, and it is time for us to enjoy sitting in the podium. Thank you very much, Rohin, everything that you have done. I am really, really pleased the way you have, the other day, about many years back, once you were with President Abdul Kalam for a brief meeting. Today you are with the eminent people here contributing your experience. Thank you, Rohin. I really appreciate everything that you have done for me. Now let me say we will and Alex, with the Toronto Rehab, they are very closely involved. Your contribution on artificial intelligence session, Alex, we want to thank you. And our relationship, CIHS and Toronto Rehab and UHN is growing every day. Thanks, Alex, everything what you have done. Thanks, Arun. Now we'll move on to the last session. This will be the concluding remarks. And we'll make it brief. Friends, this conference could not have happened without participation of many people, whether it be an academic, industrial, or government organization. Want to say thanks to everybody. As the chairman of the conference, of course, Ritesh Malik will come and talk about it a little later. During the conference, we have seen members from the academic, policy leaders, government officials, academic leaders coming together, sharing their thoughts. What is very important in today's world is not donating $1 and waiting for the result, but people give their time, share their experience, share their knowledge. So that is very important. In virtual world, it even became more obvious. For us, it is an experience. All the conference we held before were all physical in some hotels or wherever it is. In this conference, we communicated virtually, but managed it very well with our team behind. So it was an experience for ourselves. It is a learning experience as the technology is moving forward. We, with our trepidations, we wait to see how it is going to perform. And I'm very, very glad to see that this conference, even though it happened virtually and communicated with people across the world, 10, 12,000 kilometers away, still things happened. When Sangeeta Reddy and Naresh Trehan came, when they had to go for some other meeting, still we managed to manipulate and we managed to conduct things, everything happened smoothly. I really want to say thanks to all the participants, the speakers, and people who helped us in making this conference a great success. And it is rich heritage for CIF, having conducted many conferences physically. Here we have made a beginning to do it in the virtual world. And at my age, I'm learning the tricks of doing things virtually. I have a lot of good friends helping me, whether to do it in my own house or do it somewhere else. Here, I decided to come and do in SVBF, and here I had the help of Kalyan and Roshan to help me. I want to thank all of you for putting up with me, with my idiosyncrasy, many a time making demands. Thank you very much. We may be doing, I say, even though I'm 81, I still hope we'll be doing some conferences more. I want to thank you technically making the contribution for both governments with our white papers to review that and include it in the deliberations and in the policies. And our youth coming forward with the research, participating with our award ceremony, making it happen, makes us feel fulfilled that we are contributing to the future. And we are also establishing the endowment. So we went beyond the envelope. Originally, our what we considered a mandate to ourselves with our group was conducting the conference. But We enlarged the envelope to include other activities, and that gave us more responsibility, but still it all happened. So we feel very pleased that we could deliver, be it the conference, a successful conference, but also we had the awards. We are inviting people from India and Canada and forming the bridge. The human connection is the most important aspect, and making the connection with the youth for the future, that even makes us feel even more happy that we managed to do it. When one of the sponsors from 5G, fifth generation, said the award he was giving was to an IIT graduate, IIT company, you feel more fulfilled that the connection is more real. It's a people connection, but they have something more to talk to themselves. We also participated in the collaborative endorsement with the University Health Network on future activities, and that is another dimension. And we celebrated one of our colleagues' eminence participation and help with Ramesh Chotai. So this conference not only underlined technically, but also brought our contribution for the youth, for the future, and also forming partnership as a social contribution in the healthcare partnership with the University Health Network, and also recognizing our own fellow CIF director, Mr. Ramesh Chotai. With that, I will leave it to my colleague, Mr. Satish Thakur, to carry forward with his remarks. Satish.
Thank you so very much, Lucky Bhai. You just said, yes, you're just 80 or 81-year-old young man. So we're looking for many more decades of hosting the conferences together. And thank you so very much for your leadership. And friends, these past 2 days have been, we all know, very hectic. But looking at what has been accomplished in these 2 short days, it's certainly an occasion to celebrate. A galaxy of expert speakers representing every aspect of the battle against COVID-19 pandemic and the larger healthcare sector give us an hope that soon we will be over from the worst period. What is even more evident from presentation made during the CIHS 21 conference is that the job is not yet over, that a more hopeful future is possible. And we are very encouraged by the level of participation and the quality of presentations made here, the linkages and synergies possibly through such forums for Canada and India to work together have been established. And we hope to make this a regular biannual event in our CIF calendar. The global approach to the healthcare challenge is set to change fundamentally, and cooperation and collaboration are the way forward for the world. And we have just demonstrated that how that is possible in these 2 days. CIF has been working tirelessly for the last decade and a half in strengthening ties between Canada and India, creating bonds between people to people, institution to institution, policy makers to policy makers, and business to business. And the bond created through forums like this stays forever, creates, nurtures the environment of learning, sharing, and collaborating. And this summit is one step further to our continuous journey in this regard. And thank you to all the participants, speakers, sponsors whose generous support has helped to hold CIHS 21 a very successful one. Please stay tuned with the outcome of this summit as we will be publishing our white paper, and stay connected with the CIF. And with that note, I would request now Ritesh Malik to say the final vote of thanks for the summit. Ritesh, over to you.
Thank you, Satish ji. I think lately I've been reading a lot about power of gratitude, and I think it is working very well in utter happiness and being full of gratitude for what we have experienced in past 2 days. I was too over enthusiastic to get on to thanking everyone earlier. But anyways, finally and formally, 4 pillars and organizations without whom it would have not been possible at all: Canada India Foundation, FICCI, Toronto Rehab UHN, Consulate General of India, Toronto. Our media partners, Jamun Media, Y Media, Spotlight TV Production, Nayak Production, Z Canada, ICTV. Sponsors who supported this summit wholeheartedly: Sona College of Technology, Valensa, 5G Technologies, Ravi Kumar and Kavita Subramaniam, Devonian Group, VBI Vaccines, Saskatchewan Government, Vido University of Saskatchewan. The people who helped in various ways to make this summit a great success, presented in no particular order. Some of them are not here, but have helped us through the course of the planning right from the word go. Nilaya Pappu, Vale Natarajan, Nikita Thakkar, Shri Teja Mulapudi, Adrian Gomes, Aarti Bhasin, Para Parthiban, Sanjana Basu, Khalid Syed, Santosh Hariharan, Sarita Chandra, Shilpa Sharma, Dr. Prachi Pal from FICCI, Amita Mundenchira, Pavan Chankotra, Atul Tyagi, Kalyan Sundaram, Dr. Milos Popovic, Dr. Arun Chokalingam, Satish Thakkar, Consulate General of India, Shrimati Apurva Srivastavji, and our very dear Dr. V.I. Lucky Lakshmanan. Our heartfelt appreciation to all of you for your participation and valuable contributions. You are now a key partner in the push to find newer and better methods, medicines, and vaccines, not only to fight COVID-19 and its variants, but healthier future for the world. Thank you very much. Stay well, stay safe, and stay healthy. See you all real soon in person. Namaste.
Well, friends, thank you very much, guys. The people here in the Satish, Ritesh Bhai, and Arun, without your help, I don't know how we could have done it. It's wonderful. It is an experience for us doing virtually. It is the first time we are doing this way. And it's not just in Toronto, but getting people from India to do it. I think it is a great experience. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucky Bhai. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you all.